Hi, welcome to my channel. How are you doing? From whichever part of the world you are watching this video from, I'm so happy you are here. My name is Dr. Lube and I made this kind of videos based on health. I also give medical advice and sometimes I create a public awareness on some of the diseases that people should be careful about. In this particular video, I'm going to tell you 7 secrets to a healthy lifestyle. So like I said, it's a secret, so you don't get to see this everywhere. Most or maybe some doctors might not tell you this, but I'm going to expose it to you today so that you know those 7 secrets to a healthy lifestyle. So if you are new to the channel, you can support me by subscribing, turn on the notification bell so that any single time I release a video like this, you'll probably be the first person to watch it when you turn the notification bell on. So let's not even waste too much time. Let's get right into the video. Alright, so truth be told, nobody is perfect and nobody is going to live forever. But for the time that we live on earth, for the time being that all of us are going to spend on this planet, we all want to have a healthy lifestyle. We also want to have good health. We want to wake up in the morning and feel healthy. We want to wake up in the morning and feel good. Everybody wants that. But what are those 7 secrets? And these 7 secrets are just part of almost or a lot of secrets that contribute to having a healthy lifestyle. I picked these 7 because they are very common. We kind of have access. Most times, it's even some kind of habits that we indulge in that we might probably don't know that it might have a positive or negative impact on our health. So the first thing on the list is do exercise. So exercise is very, very important. I've always preached about the usefulness of exercise in the body. It's very, very good that you do some exercise. But then if you actually get to a certain age where some of those things you used to do in your youthful age, it's not really possible for you to do them now, you can try to reduce it to some certain things that is possible for you. But just try to make sure you indulge in some form of physical activity. The sedentary lifestyle is not healthy at all. It's going to bring more problem for you. Even if it does not present those problems now, later in future, it's definitely going to do that. The second secret is make sure you do not take medications with cold water. Now, it is very common that sometimes when we have medication to take, we might not really put into consideration whether the water is cold or we just want to take the medicine. So we might not really give any consideration into that. But it's very important that when you want to take your medications, it shouldn't be with cold water. So make sure the water is warm, because cold water will affect the dissolution of that particular drug. It will make the drug not dissolve better, and you need the drug to dissolve in a much better way for it to actually work well. The third secret is make sure you do not operate hot objects or phones or accessory or anything, gadgets on your genitalia. This is actually for the men. We are very fond of this. You might probably be using a laptop, and before you know, you take that laptop and put them on your lap. It's not actually a good thing. This might actually lead to infertility because the temperature required for your testes to produce sperm is very low. So when you try to induce too much temperature in that area, it's going to affect your sperm production, and it might actually make you infertile in future if care is not taken. And then for some people who also are fond of answering calls when they are charging their phones, it's very, very bad, because phones they kind of radiate some kind of elements. They give out some radiative emissions. So those radiative emissions can be poisonous to you over time. That's if they accumulate. Now the number 4 secret is make sure you drink more water in the morning than you do in the evening. When you wake up in the morning, remember you are just coming back from a fasting period. Let me just use that word. You fasted throughout the night. You've not eaten throughout the night, so you fasted. So you are most likely going to be dehydrated. So the water you take in is going to hydrate you a lot and then make you feel much more better. So it's very advisable that when you wake up in the morning, make sure you drink a lot of water. In the evening you can drink water, but in the morning it's very, very important that when you wake up in the morning, drink a lot of water. The number 5 secret is make sure you don't eat a heavy meal after 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. And we are very fond of this. Even personally, I've been a victim of that. When you try to eat food after 8 or 7, let's say throughout the day, when you wake up in the morning, your metabolism, that's your metabolic activities, the rate at which energy is produced and all of that in your body increases. And then as it progresses towards the end of the day, that particular process decreases. So when you load the body with too much food or too much carbohydrate or too much calories, it's going to weigh the system out. And most times, if you notice, when you eat late at night, when you wake up in the morning, you don't really usually feel good. right? If you can tell, like when you wake up in the morning, there's this feeling you get. It's not actually good. You just feel heavy, and then you feel some kind of slight headache. You don't just feel good. So please and please, for you to maintain a healthy lifestyle, try to make sure you don't eat heavy meals once it's 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. You can actually eat after 8 o'clock, but it should be light food so that you don't weigh your body too much with this thing. The number 6 secret is eat a lot of fruit. Now, I cannot stop preaching about this. Eat a lot of fruit. Yes, it's very important. Eat fruit. Fruits are so essential for the body. And a lot of us these days, we've actually tilted to this more of eating processed food, carbonated drinks, and all of these things. Of course, they are enticing and they are good when you look at it very well. It's kind of interesting to drink and not eat them, but you have to eat fruit as well. There are so much benefit of fruit. In fact, I made a video about the 7 fruit that can glow your skin. And these fruits not just glow your skin, they can help you in other areas of your body. I will drop the link in the description. Go and check it out. It's very important that you eat a lot of fruits. You shouldn't be eating just processed food, only carbohydrate and all these things. Try to eat fruit too. They're good for you. I will not go into detail trying to explain the benefits of fruit. You personally, you might know it, or even if you might not know it, I don't want the video to be too long, but fruits are very important. They help a lot in all areas of your body. The last secret, which is not the least, is make sure you avoid too much junk food. Now, I think this will actually be directed to mostly students. If you're a student, now I understand maybe the life can really be difficult. As a student, I can tell, being in the medical field. So sometimes it gets to that stage where you don't have money. So no matter, you have to be eating some junk food. You have to be, maybe you might need that to survive. But if you have access to a balanced diet, if you actually have food that is balanced. Now, when I say balanced diet, I'm not saying you should abuse the food, because sometimes you can be eating a balanced diet, but at the same time you can be abusing it. So there are many disadvantages that come from you abusing. Even though the food is balanced, if you abuse it or take it in excess, it can still actually become a problem with time. So make sure you eat a balanced diet. Reduce. I will not say avoid, because it's not actually easy. Even me, sometimes I can be a victim of that. So I'm not going to tell you to avoid, but reduce. The ratio of you taking a balanced diet should increase that of you taking junk food. But I understand now, it's more common for us to take junk food. It has become more rampant that we all take junk food. But please try to take more balanced diet. Anytime you want to eat food, make sure that food is balanced. Even if it's not balanced, at least it should contain 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ounces of food in it, so that it will actually help you in your body. So thank you so much for watching. There are so many other secrets, but these are the ones that are very common around us, and these are the ones I choose to talk about. If there's another secret you think that can contribute to a healthy lifestyle, please drop that in the comment section. Let me also know about it. And if you are new to the channel, like I said, you can support me, because videos like this takes time and research for me to bring out the piece, the best piece for you. You can subscribe. Also, like the video if you did like it actually, and then share across your friends, so that they too can have the opportunity to listen to the same secrets which I just shared with you. So see you in another video.